For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check out g2a.com, and if you need any Ultimate Team coins, then head over to FIFA. The code CHES will get you a discount on both sites, and all links are down below. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 11 of the Liverpool career mode here on FIFA 15. We're finding some good form if you followed yesterday's video, and we'll hope to continue that into today's video if we possibly can. We're now up to 10th in the table, which whilst it seems quite low, is actually the highest position we've held all season long so far, thanks to our continual run of draws. But we were able to pick up victories yesterday in both Barclays Premier League and the Capital One Cup, so we're hoping to continue that vein in today's episode with this first game away from home at Newcastle. Not the easiest of places to go in the northeast, especially when the weather is this bad. As you can see, stereotypically in Newcastle, absolutely pelting it down with rain. Starting a strong side though, although Adam Lallana starts in that cam role ahead of Coutinho, who's found himself out of the starting lineup the past couple of games. Lallana's been performing better for me so far this year, so I feel the need to give him the chance in the first team to try and help us instigate some more victories. But Newcastle are going to have the first chance. It's actually Balde, I think, having that header with the cross, and unfortunately for them it did go high and wide, and it was a pretty slow first half. Took a while for both sides to get a grip of the conditions and how the game was going to go, but Douglas Costa does really nicely there to back heel the ball into Lallana, jumps over one tackle, finds Sterling on the far side, amazing first shot, and it comes back off the bar, and I still do not know how he's been able to find the back of the net with that tight angle, just squeezing it inside the post and into the back of the net, and Raheem Sterling gives us the 1-0 lead as we headed into half time. We're trying to extend the lead if we possibly can though at the start of the second. As you can see, Lallana again involved, playing the ball over the top to Daniel Sturridge. Always in this situation going to try and turn back onto Sturridge's left hand side, and that's exactly why, because it's a simple side foot finish into the far corner. And it's Liverpool 2, Newcastle 0, and we're pretty much in control in this point. Newcastle were going to have a couple of chances though as we headed towards the end of the half. You can see on the hour mark here, Janmaat just delaying with the cross, kind of put me off a little bit here. I wasn't sure when he was actually going to play it. In fact, found CM de Jong to get the cross in. Balde knocks it down to Sissoko, a great reaction save from Mignolet though, and we are able to get it clear. Tried to catch him on the counter-attack, didn't quite work, but a few minutes later we were able to pick ourselves up a corner, and how is that for a header from Mamadou Sakho? We don't score many goals from corners on FIFA 15, it was a main source of goals for me on FIFA 14, but so far this year, that really found my corner game, so to speak. But Sakho is definitely the best header I've scored all year long on FIFA 15. So much power behind that. Doesn't even put too much neck movement into it, but it's past the goalkeeper before he can even react. Daniel Sturridge, though, with 10 minutes to go, trying to get through. Good tackle by Stephen Taylor, but we pick up the loose ball. Alberto Moreno squeezes it inside to Henderson, gets it inside to Studge again. This time it's a lace shot, not a finesse. But the outcome is the same. A goal, and 4-0 is the final score. Delighted to get that result away from home at St James's Park. Like I say, it's not the easiest place to go, but we're in good form right now, scoring freely, and that's 4 in our favour with none in return. And we'll go into the Champions League, where we do need a result actually against Basel here, in good spirits. It was a good, confident, competent display by the team. As you can see, currently after 3 games, halfway through the group stage, it's Standard Liège that lead the way at the top of the group, with Real Madrid sat second, ourselves in third, and Basel in fourth. And this really was kind of a must-game win for both sides. But I had to rest a few players because there's an even bigger game coming up after this one, literally like Wednesday to Saturday, so I couldn't start the strongest of sides that I wanted to, but still we had enough first team players in there to be able to do the job against Basel. We only got a draw against them last time out, but I was confident this time at home that we could get the result we needed, although we would have to be at our best to get the ball past Fabian Schär, who, if you follow me on Twitch and have been watching the career mode I've been doing over there on the stream, Fabian Schär is a very, very good defender. But Emre Can is going to get in behind here to have the first shot. It's a good save by the goalkeeper. Can't quite get it over the bar, it drops back, and Ballo somehow, whilst running away from goal, is able to arc his entire upper half and bend to head that into the back of the net. You'll see from the replay, probably a foul actually, nudging the keeper out of the way just there. That's a push. The keeper in turn knocks his defender over, and Ballo's able to just head it into the back of the net. I'm not going to complain though. It's a goal in our favour. It's 1-0 to us, and that's exactly the sort of start to the game that we needed to give us the confidence to push forward and continue in that vein. Ballo's going to have the chance here again, 25 minutes in. Good turn inside the defender, pace to get away, and a finish on the end of it as well. Mario Balotelli stepping up to the plate. Sturridge scored 2 in the previous game, and now Balotelli scoring 2 as well. Delighted that he's finally found his scoring boots, or head, in the case of the first goal, and it's about time Balotelli started scoring goals for us on a consistent basis, and hopefully that is the sign of things to come for him in this particular career mode. Trying to get a third there, but it was a good save by the goalkeeper, batting it away. Ball still in the danger zone though. Suso this time going to stand it up. Ballo's looking for a hat-trick, but it does get headed clear unfortunately, and Basel were going to break away. So I made a couple of changes in the second half. Jordan Henderson and Felipe Coutinho coming on for Steven Gerrard and Suso. Unfortunately Gerrard's fitness just drops off towards the end of games, and I find myself having to substitute him in almost every single game I play. So towards the second half of the season I might find myself phasing him out of first team, or at least starting opportunities, and actually find myself subbing him on rather than subbing him off, and giving him kind of 25-30 minutes a game rather than 55-60 minutes. But as you saw there, Coutinho almost made the impact coming off the bench to tie the game up at 3-0, but unfortunately hit the woodwork. Delgado with a great whip here into Strella though. It's headed towards the top corner, but a decent save by Mattia Perrin, diving up towards his top left-hand side to clutch the ball out, and Balotelli's brace gives us a 2-0 win. So that's 2 games played, 2 victories, and 6 goals with no reply. So I was hoping that in the bigger game that we said was mentioning to rest players for, it's Chelsea at Anfield. I was hoping that the fact that we'd rested some of our big name players for that game against Basel, it was going to pay off in this one. And this is, of course, if you remember, the game of the infamous slip last season. It was Chelsea away at Anfield, where Gerrard lost his footing, let the ball go to Demba Ba. He made it 2-0 or 2-1, I think, to Chelsea. I can't quite remember. It was that long ago now. But of course, that did in the end cost Liverpool the title, as well as the game down at Crystal Palace. But on that particular occasion I was delighted that Chelsea had won. On this particular occasion I want to beat Chelsea. Obviously playing as Liverpool, despite being a Chelsea fan, my competitiveness in game is outweighs my willingness for Chelsea to do well in FIFA, so I definitely want to win this game if we possibly can. But we don't get off to the best of starts. Remy just annihilates Danilo in the air there to give them a 1-0 lead after just 6 minutes. A brutal header, really, really good chance for them, and they go 1-0 up. But we're going to try and get ourselves back in it if we can. Half an hour in though, Douglas Costa plays the ball into Sturridge, just takes it early, and that is a screamer. That is an absolute belter from Daniel Sturridge. I wanted to do the apology celebration, but I couldn't remember what the button combination was, so I ended up doing the Cristiano Ronaldo kind of calm down thing. But the way Studs just took that early, just there, turn inside, Courtois, no chance, in off the far post. A wonderful strike from Daniel Sturridge, and both of our strikers are in red hot form right now. Both Sturridge and Balotelli scoring freely, and that is exactly what we need if we're going to improve our league position. Gerrard here trying to get himself on the score sheet as well. Top save by Thibaut Courtois this time though, did manage to get up to tip this one away, and we head into the second half. Oscar with good feet gets it to Willian, good shot, well saved by Simon Mignolet, but Remy holds off the defender to get it back to Matic, who sets up Willian on the edge of the box. The first touch takes it around the defender, and then that is a really, really accomplished finish from the Brazilian to give them a 2-1 lead in the 53rd minute. So we started the first half by conceding. We started the second half by conceding. Question was, could Sturridge get us back into it for a second time? He's on a solo run here, has the shot, but again, it's a good save down low by the Belgian in goal, and unfortunately we stay 2-1 behind. But we're continuing to come forward. 10 minutes from time now. Sturridge on the ball again, obviously going to try and get it on his left, but his shot was straight at Courtois. And then a wonderful reaction save from Adam Lallana with the header after that. Means that we stay unfortunately behind. But Costa in the last minute, 90 plus 4, that's the 91st of the 4 minutes added on. Douglas Costa brings us back level with a glorious free kick. Unfortunately not in front of the Kop, which would have made it even more dramatic, but still in front of the Chelsea away fans we make it 2-2 with only a matter of minutes to go. Chelsea down the line though in the 94th of 94 minutes. I read the cutback but can't react quick enough. Costa first touch takes it around the defender, and then he toe pokes it with a big stretch into that bottom right hand corner. There's nothing Mignolet can do. He's devastated. He falls to the floor with his head in his hands, and we lose after equalising in the 91st minute. We still weren't able to win. I was fuming at myself for not being able to read that cutback sooner. It's my fault, and unfortunately Diego Costa made us pay. But we are up to 9th now in the table, and still only 3 points off 4th. So it's so tight between the bottom Champions League spots and down all the way down in like 13th, 14th place. Only a couple of games in a swing, or a couple of wins in a row can swing the table, and you can be right up there in the Champions League spots. And of course, teams like Stoke, Swansea, and Aston Villa, and Hull, etc., are probably out of sync with where they'll actually end up this season. Of course, as we gain form now as well. Unfortunately, slightly stunted by that Chelsea result, but still previous to that, and we're still scoring goals. It was just the sheer quality of Chelsea, who, of course, as you can see at the top of the table, remain unbeaten so far this year. So I'm not really too worried about the long-term effects of that defeat. We should be able to bounce back and continue to win games in the next few episodes. So hopefully we'll be able to continue our good run of form, put that Chelsea game behind us, and continue to bang in the goals and get the results that we need to get ourselves up into the European spots. But that is going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching, guys. We'll have a My Player episode later on tonight, which will, of course, involve the result of the votes that you did in the last episode on Sunday. So definitely check that out if you missed it. And, of course, feel free to check your sub boxes at 8 PM tonight for the next episode. Of course, feel free to drop this video a like if you enjoyed as well, and subscribe if you haven't already. You'll find links down below to my Twitter, to my Twitch recently as well. I will start to upload a little 30-second advertisement video when I do go live on Twitch, so that those of you that aren't necessarily following the Twitch channel as of yet are able to see when I go live. If you don't follow me on Twitter or Twitch, then I will upload that little video. Although if you do follow me on Twitter and Twitch, then you will have a better chance of seeing when I do go live. But still, that's something I'm going to be adding in, so that I can let more of you know when I do start streaming, because that's been going down very well so far and I'm really enjoying it. So hopefully I'll have a stream for you tonight. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not sure yet. Of course, I want to let you see the My Player episode first, so maybe I'll start streaming about 8:30, 9. I'm not sure. GMT, that is, English time. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram and Facebook. And I'll see you next time.